So, good afternoon, teachers. Uh, I found something interesting for you. Okay, how do we use screen annotation rather than whiteboard? Because whiteboard is taking so much time to open it, and it will take so much data. So I found a tiny app for you. How we can use the screen annotation while we sharing the PPT. Apart from that, first we learn how we share the screen, the most important thing, because some teachers are facing that issue. When we share the screen, our attendees list and control panel is wipe out, and it will come to a tiny size window. So there is a question ki, is there any correct way to share the screen? Yes, we have this, we have that. So how can we use that? Suppose this is a your meeting is going on, and here you got the participant list and your control panel. For screen share, there is a up arrow button. We can use that for share screen. Yeah. So while we click on the share screen tab, we found there is so many options. If you are using, like, you have to play some video, or you want to show the Tata Edge classes content and that having the sound, then you have to click on include system audio and then share the screen. That share the browser screen only. It means if you are playing that video on the browser, then you have to share that browser only, not the complete screen. If you are using the your window, your folder, then share that folder only. There's no need to share completely to your screen first. Whenever you will use that, it will come like your whole screen is shared, and your window is going to a tiny size. The student participant you are not able to see. For that purpose, you have to use only that particular folder you want to share. For right now, I am so many teachers are using the PPT to share the PPT. So like this, I have the one PPT over here. Okay, so I just opened it because the files already available here, or I actually already opened in the last window. So that's why this comes over here, comes under the PPT folder. If you are opening a PPT file, then it also come into the same window, so you can use that. So it will take some time, like it will take around 10 to 15 seconds or to 1 minute, depending on the file size. So don't worry about it. While we share the screen, it will take some time. Okay, now the screen is coming, and screen in coming in full size. Now I am able to see my participant list over here. I can use the PPT. I can change the slide from here. So this is very easy. So you can use that this method only for sharing screen. Okay. So the next part is how we can use the screen notation annotation. So I found an app in the Microsoft panel that is called Zoom It. Zoom It means we can zoom the content also. While we using this app, it will zoom the screen, like there's a sometime your PPT having the data, and that is in a small size. But I want to explore, or I want to draw something over here, or I want to write something over the PPT, then we have to use that. So how can we do that? We have to install the app that is called Zoom IT. I will provide you that link to download the app. That is only 489 KB, very small app. So don't worry about it. Will take so much data. It will very tiny app, and it will also install on the Windows 7 and Windows 10 both. So you can try to install it Windows 10 most preferably, or we can use the Microsoft Teams also on Windows 10, because sometimes it's taking so much time, and your calendar will crash on the Windows 7 or Windows 8.1. So rather we can use Windows 10 most preferably. For screen annotation, I just install the app, and I will give you the link. So there's a link, there's an icon of that. So I just click over here, and when I left click over here, I found there's options, break time, draw, zoom, exit. So I want to write something, so I have to go into the draw. Like I want to annotate this to the students, so I can easily annotate. If I want to write something, like if I'm talking about the number, like I will write the number. So so I think if I having the touch pen, that it will working very much fine. So if you don't have in a touch pen, then don't worry about it. There is an option to write over here. Like you just need to press Control T, and it comes to like in the type. But the pen comes to the typing pen. So we can write over here like 2 plus 2 is equal to 5, or we can write something else. So we can use that in that way. For exit, one more important thing, while we using that screen notation or Zoom IT app, then you can't able to do so much. You can't do anything. So for exit the app, you just need to press escape button to exit the app. Now the screen is come and you can change the screen as well as you required. One more feature I will tell you about that. While going to the Zoom screen, draw. If you want to draw a line, just press shift and press it. Press shift and control it. You can draw a box. Okay. For drawing a box over here, you just need to press control and finding the edge, and you can draw a box. You just need to press control. And one more thing I will tell you, if you want to learn about Zoom IT, you don't need to worry about it. You just go to the Zoom IT app, go to the options. When you click on the option, like zoom toggle is control plus one. If you want to zoom it, if you want to live zoom toggle, you have to draw control 4. If you want to without zoom, you can type control 2. If you want to type, then you can press to control T, or you can break control 3 for the timer. These are the options of Zoom IT app. Okay, so I want to draw a line over here. So how when I do that, I have to use go to the draw line. Shift is the yes. We have to press shift over here, and I will draw a line. I will draw a line. I will annotate. I will like whatever I want to do. I will do that. For exit that app, just click escape button, and everything will be wiped, and you can continue with your class. So this is how we can use the screen annotation while taking the class using the Microsoft Teams. This is very useful, and we can use it in so many ways. Thank you for today session.